Hi everybody, Divya Pandey here. So because of my live video going failure because of my Wi-Fi and data, I don't know what is wrong with these new people. They take up the business and then they don't even provide. So the network here in Mumbai is very bad. Because of that, my life was real failure. So now I'm recording this three zodiac signs: Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. I think I'm right. Yeah, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. I'm recording for you all. So we will start with Aries, okay? And extremely sorry for wasting your time. Uh, Let me see now what Aries have for November 2020. Okay, Aries, here I come. Arians are feeling nostalgic, I will say. They're feeling extremely nostalgic because they're thinking about someone who was with them in the past and they're feeling a little stuck. Like, when you're stuck with emotions in your mind, it's in a limbo where you don't know whether to move forward or to go back. They're feeling exactly like this right now. And well, they're also waiting that waiting for, I feel, whether they should go ahead or they should go back or they should just stand where they are. That is the state of mind. So the first week of November, Aries is getting you a lot of, I feel it's more like, oh, I'm happy to grow. The first week is that first step in life, or maybe that first thing that you do when you start something new and you know it is going to take you, forward in life. So that's exactly what you're doing. See how you're smiling, Aries. Isn't it beautiful? So I think it's taking you somewhere. It's got you. November first week has actually sorry, not has, but November first week will give you a new beginning, like a new path that you need to walk. Okay, and that path is actually a path which will make you reach a height in life, a goal in life. Okay, so at work, I feel you will walk that path the first week of November, Aries, and the second week of November is more like pregnancy. So maybe women who are trying to get pregnant will get pregnant, okay, in the second week, and who are not thinking of pregnancy, actually it means abundance, it means a new beginning, it means something new, like a baby might start in your life, maybe a new business, maybe some money issue will come to you which will be very beneficial for you. Okay, this will start in the second week of November. Now the third week of November is a little problematic. Why? Because you're like, oh my god, what happened? I was doing everything right, and how did this lightning come upon me? Right? So I will need one more clarity card for this. So just let me do. So maybe that growth and that abundance might have a little hiccup in the third week. It might just have that there may be some kind of little misunderstanding, a temporary situation for a week, misunderstanding, or maybe it might have a little energy of people not being little disoriented, misunderstanding, a little bit of argument, little bit small little argument, but that will go away in the fourth week of November. The fourth week again you will be a fiery energy, go getting, things will start happening for you. So I think it's a good month for you, Aries. I think it's a month of money, abundance, having your own goals, and doing very well in life. The first week, again, new goals. Second week, abundance. Third week, a little hiccup, misunderstanding. And the fourth week, again, a fiery, beautiful, moving forward energy. So I guess it's an amazing time. November is a good month for you, Aries. Okay, let me see what we have in relationship now. Let me collect my cards. I am in love with these cards. I feel that when I touch another pack, these cards actually pull me towards them. Sears Tarot. They are beautiful cards. Beautiful is not the word. Okay. I think I had shared it last time. Okay. So let me see what we have in relationship area. Healing begins. Aries, wow, I've never seen so many chakras at one time. Okay, Aries, I think that you really need healing because in relationship there are challenging times. Reason why, sorry because I have a little cold. Challenging times, yes. And the reason is maybe because you're feeling very hopeless in relationship area. Maybe your workspace is doing well, but your relationship area, somewhere you feel very loss of emotions. You feel that everything is done, nothing more can be, you know, nothing more can happen. Reason: sacral chakra, root chakra, all the important chakras are blocked, and heart chakra. Whoa, three chakras at one time. So, sacral chakra is responsible for your receiving, root chakra, your intimacy, your love, your materialistic things. Okay? And heart chakra, heart to heart connection. So, when you have these three chakras blocked, how will you receive a good relationship? Even if you are in a relationship, it will get spoiled. If you're not, you're wanting to have a relationship, how will you have it? So everything in your life, basically, two most important things you have blocked. You've blocked your womb, where you need to receive love, money. You're feeling guilty, you're feeling stressed, you're blaming yourself. That's what you're doing. And root chakra is blocked because root chakra is blocked, then there is no intimacy between two people. And heart chakra is blocked, there is no emotions left. So, in the month of November, you need to heal these things. It's very important to heal these three things, and then your healing will begin, and everything, you will actually embrace the new relationship that is coming to you, or maybe the relationship you are already in, you will embrace it in a new way. So November is a month of healing your relationship, Aries. It's very, very important. So do look into it. I have videos of chakra healing on my YouTube channel. So please look there and practice it. Please. Okay. So let me see what I have in for Aries in the month of November. A fairy message. I think everybody wants affirmations this time because the same card is coming again and again. Think positive, be positive, say affirmations, say switch words. I'll remove one more card. Your desires within reach, Aries. Okay? So please work on yourself because everything that you want in relationship area, work area is within your reach. So that's all. Let me now go to Taurus. Taurus 2020 November. My children just start talking whenever they want and they don't realize I'm recording. Okay. We'll start with Taurus. Taurus 2020 November. Taurus 2020 November. See, they've stopped talking, my children. They suddenly talk and they disturb me and then they shut up. Okay, Taurus, I feel that in November, okay, now let me just talk about what is your state of mind because that's very important right now, Taurus. I feel that you are literally so hurt about your money situation and your relationship situation that you're literally as if your heart is bleeding, Taurus. I don't know, it's very, very sad thing to say. I can literally see your heart stabbed thousands of times and it's literally bleeding, and that is your state of mind right now. You're feeling very low and depressed. You're very fearful that if you leave these circumstances and walk into new circumstances, you might fail again. Your inner child is triggering again and again. Your shadow self is showing again and again. Okay, so in the month of November, basically you just want to go and just go after your goals and do things that you want to do, but all your hurts and emotions are not letting you do it. The first week of November, Taurus, you are going to overcome your obstacles that you have faced up till now. All the obstacles that you're facing, you're going to literally overcome them in the month of November. I feel that you're going to be in a very blissful, happy mode. If you can see this lady, joining her hands and literally, it's like, okay, I am done. I'm not going to go back there anymore. I'm done with these old things, whatever has been there in my life. So, the first week of November, you're going to get done with a lot of things. The past obstacles, that is how you're going to overcome the obstacles. You're actually going to get done with the past. I am not going to even go there. I'm just done. Enough. Okay, that's how you're going to overcome your obstacles. And the second week, you're going to be under a little pressure regarding money, I feel. Maybe when you say, I'm done, that is where the decision part will come, that now what? Okay. And the second week, you're going to have choices. Also, you're going to have a little pressure over money. Maybe you're still waiting to make the choice whether to stay or to leave. Maybe you want to stay in a job or you want to leave the business that you're in. You need to make some kind of decisions. And in the third week, you are going to be offered. There's an offer of money. There is a lot of money energy in the third week. There is offers of money. There's offers of work. Okay, which you are going to gain in the third week. There will be money in your hand. If you see, then there is money in your hand. Universe is providing you with what you are looking for. And in the fourth week of November, it is going to be actually a rebirth, like it's sort of maybe a cycle ending, because there is an infinity symbol here. There is a cycle ending, okay, and there is something that is old and past will end, and something that is new that will begin. So something is going to die and something is going to start. You will have both the energies here. When something will end, I feel you're going to feel that you're left out in the cold. You might feel like a little victim. But when you are starting something new, it's actually something that you have always wished for. It's a wish fulfillment. Taurus. So the things that will end will make you feel very sad, very low. But after that, there is something new starting that will be exactly what you have wished for. So Taurus, it's a fairly good month because it's bringing you out of all the old nonsense, and also is giving you money. Money energy is very strong because you can see this treasure chest over here. Yeah. So there is money energy also. There is happiness, overcoming of obstacles, past issues getting over, past hurts triggering also. But you'll overcome them. I think it's not a bad month. Let's see what Taurus has in relationship. Relationship Taurus, November 2020. Making choices, Taurians. Okay. Again, a block is listening to people. Taurus, I think you're listening to too many people. Do not listen to too many people in your life. I think there are too many people in your business, Taurus. Do not let other people influence your wishes. What you wish in your relationship is only blocking you because you're listening. Maybe if you like someone, somebody's telling you, don't go, this, you don't know whether it will happen or no. Or if somebody's trying to gossip and spoil your relationship, or the current relationship you are, maybe you're getting influenced by others, and maybe your partner's getting influenced by others, and it's spoiling your relationship right now. So do not listen to other people's advice. And what I feel is change your focus. Again, change your focus could be not listening to people. Also, it could be moving on from a relationship. Maybe you are leaving something, like came in the money work reading also. Maybe you're leaving something behind and you have more options. So maybe you are looking towards those options. Okay. In the month of November, you will be having a lot of options. And healing is happening in the month of November. Your healing is majorly happening by the divine. Okay? Spread your wings, believe in yourself, focus on what you want. That is what you're going to do in the month of November. After all this, believe me, in November you're going to succeed. I think you will have money, success, power, name, fame, whatever you wished for. You will get your life partner the way you want, maybe the person you're wanting to be with. You'll come together with that person, you will succeed. And that is love. I love this card, it's my favorite card, like Two of Cups. So I love this card. So you're coming together with your soulmate, your twin flame in the month of November. So amazing Taurians, amazing reading, good, fairly good month, not bad. Obstacles though anyways are part of life. So let me see what fairy message I have for you. The answer to your question involves your daughter. This is one card I say is it has many meanings. It could be that you have a daughter, she might give you the answer, something around her that happened. Or Taurians, maybe if you are somebody's daughter and your father might have the answer, okay? It could also mean your inner child. I feel there's something about your inner child or maybe childhood issue that will give you answer in your life. Okay? So that was Taurus. And let me go to Gemini. So this video has Aries, Taurus and Gemini in it. So let me see. Gemini 2020 November. Gemini look to be in a very good state of mind. They want to actually go behind what they want. It's a very happy energy right now for Gemini till now what I'm seeing. Let me see in November what will happen in the first week, second week, the third week and the fourth week. Okay. So I feel Gemini, the first week of November is going to get you a lot of celebration. Diwali is coming anyways, we're going to have celebration. So November first week is celebration. That is coming together with family, with friends. There's a lot of happy party sort of an energy. Maybe things are happening in a good way at work also. The first week, Gemini, it's going to be amazing, happy, partying, talking to people, meeting people. You know, even at workspace, there are many people who have parties like that in office with their office colleagues. So I think it's more of a party, happy energy. The second week, you will be in a very emotional mode, but at the same time, you're only going to be looking at your emotions when it comes to your work also. So be careful. So the second week is a very emotional time, but a very happy emotional time. I mean, it's more like I have achieved what I want to right now in my workspace, and I am going to be now looking into my personal area. Okay, my emotions, my love, maybe, you know, you're going to look at things in a very emotional way in the second week. And in the third week, Gemini, you are in a very sharp-minded, like now I'm going to take things seriously at work. I am going to take work very speedily and very, in a very smart way. I think you will have more clarity. You will have more speed in your work in the third week of November. And in the fourth week, you might feel very generous because you're going to be earning a lot of money in these few weeks, because I see it in your past energy also. Past month energy also, I see money. So I feel that you might just get very generous, maybe with your office colleagues, with your friends, with your girlfriends, with your boyfriends, whoever it is around you, you're going to get very generous. So I feel it's a very, very nice, happy energy month. I think the first week is all party and meeting, celebration. Second week is all looking into your emotional self, Second week is all about achieving what you want at work. And now I'm going to look into my personal matters. And then the third week is all about sharp-mindedness, walking, speed, work. Okay, and the fourth week is all getting generous, happy. Maybe you will give people gifts and things like that. So I feel it's a very nice month for Gemini. Yeah, nice. I'll come to you. Who is a Gemini? I love gifts anyway. I love receiving gifts. I love giving gifts. Okay, so let's see what we have for relationship. Okay, Gemini relationship. Everybody's blocking their chakras only now. Wow. Okay, so November, Gemini. I think something about their own shadow self, which is the inner child problem, or maybe they are confronting themselves and their relationship area where they have gone inwardly and they're asking themselves what I want, whether I want to do it or no. This will happen in the month of November to you, Gemini, because you're actually refusing to see it because there's been a lot of hurt in the past. So you are just actually feeling very hopeless. You're not seeing the emotions and the love God is providing you. You're actually looking into the past hurts a lot in the month of November because God is giving you your perfect relationship. Maybe you are in a perfect relationship, and if you're not, maybe God is giving you, but you're not looking at it because I'm done. It's like, oh no, I don't want, that kind of energy. Your heart chakra is blocked, your solar plexus, which is either I control or I will control. There is no balance when your solar plexus is blocked. So you need to work on these two areas. It's very, very important. Your root chakra is blocked. Imagine there are so many blocked chakras this time. Right? So no intimacy, no connection with the world, materialistic things, everything gets affected. So solar plexus, heart and root chakra needs to be dealt with. Okay? Balance. Now this is normally the card of Jupiter. Maybe it's more to do with your stability, I feel. Stability in relationship. That will only happen when you clear these three chakras in November. In November, you need to clear your solar plex, your root, and your heart, and you're going to have a lot of balance. Now, this balance will only come when you start sharing what you have in your heart. If you're not sharing what you have in your heart, your balance is not coming. Because after sharing and clearing these chakras, only will you have a balanced and a happy relationship with someone. So Gemini, as it's a very, very air sign, Gemini, you need to just settle down your air because you've become too sharp and too mental. You need to just calm down and become a little, come into your heart space. And once you come into your heart space, you will actually receive the love you deserve. Okay, so that was relationship reading for Gemini. And now I will read a fairy message for you. Fairy message for Gemini. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger, resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So forgive. Normally, relationship area, you need to forgive your mother, you need to forgive your father, and you need to forgive your old past hurts and feelings. Ho'oponopono is the best way. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. 21 times every day for 21 days will make a difference in your relationship. So that's all for today. I'll be uploading more zodiac signs and call me for personal paid appointments only. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it with your family and friends. That's all for today. Goodbye. God bless. Bye-bye.